I'm Darlene, and I would like to welcome you to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be making Cajun smoked sausage, potatoes, and corn. So if you like foods with a little bit of heat and a little bit of spiciness, then I think you'll like this Cajun dish. So the ingredients that we need today are, I have my olive oil, some liquid smoke, Worcestershire sauce, some spicy mustard. Any kind of spicy mustard will be fine. I'm using my honey Dijon mustard. And I have my salt and pepper. And I have Mexican chili powder. This is the one that I like to use for this dish, especially for this dish. The Mexican chili powder just has a really good flavor and brings some heat. Anyway, and I have some seasoned salt, and then some crushed red pepper. That also brings some heat. So if you don't like real hot spicy dishes, you can still make this without putting so much pepper, the hot red pepper spiciness, or the chili powder. Just put a little bit less. You'll still like it. It'll still be great. And then I have a bunch of potatoes. I put them on my casserole dish. So if they fit in your casserole dish, you got enough. So I've got 10 in my big casserole dish. And then I have one big onion, one bell pepper, and I have my smoked sausage. I have a corn, fresh corn, that I will shuck. And then I've got some garlic. Just, if you like garlic, I'm just going to cut them into kind of some big pieces today. And if you want to use garlic salt, or what's that, minced garlic that you keep this comes in a jar in the fridge, you can use that. If you don't like garlic, or you don't like onion, whatever you don't like, just leave it out. It'll still be really, really good. It would be a little different kind of dish, but it would be good. So I think that you guys will like this. I hope that you do. I thank you very much for watching. Okay, so I'm going to move some of my stuff around, and we're going to get started. Okay, y'all. So I'm going to start with my potatoes. Now I'm going to peel them, and it will take me a little while. And I'm going to peel a couple of them, and then I will stop the camera and then finish them, because I do have quite a bit to do here. But it would be good for you to do your potatoes first, and because you have so many of them, have them ready. And then I'll be starting on the sausage and onion and our garlic. Do have to cut up and peel a few things, but this recipe is really good. And like I say, if you like a little bit of heat, I think you'll like this for sure. Oops. So, the spiciness in the potatoes and the sausage, it all works so well together in this dish. And, oh man, it's got a little bit of heat, not too much, and you really can control how spicy or how much heat, you know, that you put in your dish. And I think that you'll know as you're making it. So, yeah. I've got several potatoes here to do, and I'm going to go ahead and stop my camera so you don't have to watch all this. Alrighty, I'll be back in a little bit when I get them all peeled. Okay, y'all. I wanted to make sure y'all knew about how many potatoes I was doing. I think I showed it at the beginning, but kind of like, you know, they're medium, pretty big, good sized potatoes. So, okay y'all, so I'm just working on my last potato, And then we're going to work on my onion and my garlic and the smoked sausage. It's going to be so good. I do like having this made with the peeled potatoes, and watch what I'm doing here. Alrighty, so I got all our potatoes done. I lost half of one of them. It went bad on me. Anyway, so it's good to choose several potatoes so you'll have them. Okay, now I had to wash my cutting thing here. I had my potato stuff on it a while ago, and I had my dirty potatoes in here, the peelings. I mean the the with the skin all on it, and so I will be washing this because the potatoes, they're dirty, and so if you have them in a dish or something like that, wash them off. But what I wanted to say to young people or a lot of people, like if you're going to have baked potatoes or you're going to eat that skin, make sure to wash it. It's dirty. Whether it came from a garden or from the grocery store, the skin on the potato is dirty. So clean it. Rinse it off real good, wash it, scrub it a little bit, then rinse it real good. And the skin is very healthy for you to eat. It has a lot of vitamins in it. So it is good to eat that skin, but make sure you clean it real good first. So, and that's why. So let me get this onion. I have a big onion, and I chose a big onion on purpose. And I'll show you why later as we go. Get all this off of here. Now I'm going to cut up half of the onion right now. That's all we're going to use right now. And put this in my trash. Okay. I always like to wash my onions off. I rinse it off real good. Alright. It makes it easier to work with. I tell y'all that on all my videos. Okay. So, let me cut up half of this onion. And, yeah. This is the top and bottom of my onion. I'm just going to cut it straight down through the middle. And it's one big onion. Set that one aside. And I'm going to cut this one into some kind of medium-sized pieces. Real small, but bite size, and I mean bigger bite size. There we go, about like that. They're getting to my eyes, about like that. We're just going to mix them in our potatoes later, and this one I've still got. Now with my garlic, I'm going to take the little tips off, the top and bottom of it. Take off that paper. I'll get that done. I call it paper. It's skin. That one's not as good. That one's not very good. I'm not using that one. Okay. I'll be done with this in just a moment because I'm not doing a whole lot to my garlic today. I'm not cutting in the little bitty pieces, I mean. Whew, my onion's getting to me. Always does. Whew. Okay, now I'm just going to cut these into kind of some bigger pieces. There's bigger pieces, and you can do yours in any size you want, okay? Like I said, if you don't want garlic, don't worry about it. Don't put it in. I got that skin in it. Paper. Skin. I'm slicing it into bigger pieces. I mean, it's kind of big pieces. It's kind of like that. So not real big. They're just going to soften up when they're cooking. You can cut garlic any way you want. I'm just keeping these into a little bit bigger pieces today. A little bit bigger. And I'm not using a whole lot of garlic. It won't take much. Most of that was paper. And of course I had two of them that tried to go bad on me. I'll show you how much I've got. The little paper stuff in here. That's all I've got. Just a little bit. Just enough to flavor it. Garlic is pretty powerful. You really don't have to use a whole lot. Okay, so I have my onion and my garlic ready. And we are gonna... Okay, y'all, so I went ahead and washed my casserole dish. So I have it clean. And now I'm going to rinse these potatoes. They change color when they sit. And I just like them clean when I work with them. What I'm going to go ahead and do is get our pan so we can go ahead and start with our sausage. Get this opened up. I love working with smoked sausage. It's so easy to cook and to make different dishes with. I love it. Oops, I broke it. I can get into it. It slides right out, but that time it broke instead. So, there we go. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put about 2 tablespoons of oil in my pan. That's about 2. Maybe a pinch more. And I'm going to turn that down to medium. Actually a little bit less than medium. Between low and medium. Get that warm. And I'm going to slice these up. And when I slice them, I usually don't slice them in half. I kind of do them diagonal. I'll show you how thick in just a moment. These sausages work so well in so many dishes. See? About like that. Oops. Like that. Now, like I say, I'm just slicing it. Instead of cutting it straight, I'm cutting it at an angle. It just kind of gives it a different look. And this is starting to get warm. I'm going to go ahead and put these in here. Turn it down now to medium. These things cook really quick. We're going to brown them up. They get a nice brown, not really a crunch on the inside, outside, but the flavor, it holds in the flavor. But yet it puts some of the flavor into that olive oil. And we're going to put our garlic and our onions in it. And so then the flavor has the sausage meat and the garlic and onions. And all that together, oh my gosh, that smells so good, tastes so good. Yeah. Everybody in your house will be hungry. There we go, so I got them all cut up. Alright, we're going to work on our potatoes while they get browned. Wash my hands. Potatoes. Now my potatoes, I'll show you what size. Not real little and not real big. Let's see if I can find one here. I guess it's like one of these. I cut this one in half and I'm going to cut it in half again. So these are about like that size. Okay. A few of them might be a little smaller, but I don't think those need to be any bigger than that. If you get one that's bigger, just make a smaller piece, more slices into it. not brown or anything yet. They're just now really starting to get going. We don't have to cook them very long though. A lot of my videos you'll see these cook pretty quick. So they're down on medium. Potatoes. A couple of bad spots, just take them off. Starting to smell really good. Oh yeah, it's great. Takes a little bit of time cutting all this up. And my light went out again. It has a mind of its own. It's a fluorescent light. And I never know when it's going to stay on or go out on me. One more potato. They're not brown yet. And this is my last potato. Down just a minute. They're just starting to brown now. Okay. Now, I'm going to rinse them all off. It gets all the starchiness off of them and everything. It's good to rinse them. I actually rinse them twice. Okay. So, it's starting to try to brown up now, just a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and put my onions in here. See them? They're just starting to be a little bit brown. To get that little bit of brownness, crunchy on the outside of them. And I barely even see it. It's not really there yet. It's starting. And see my pan? It gets this brown, crunchy like coating on the bottom. I hope that you guys have a good stainless steel pan. One that's fairly thick. And it gets this is like treasure. This is your liquid gold. This is the meat drippings, flavoring. That's what flavors everything so well. So well, yes. So, they can brown just a little bit, but see, I'm going to go ahead and put the onions in. They'll still be browning because they're still cooking. My onions will caramelize a little bit. They kind of turn translucent and then kind of caramelize. So I put them in here too. And since I cut the garlic into bigger pieces, I'm going ahead and putting them in there. If I cut them into smaller ones, I would have waited. Because usually garlic doesn't take as long as onions to cook, to saute. But they're cut into bigger pieces, so I'm going to go ahead and put them in. This is going to be great. Once onions start turning translucent and everything, they get this great smell. The onions and the garlic, and of course the meat that it's with, and it just smells so good. It'll make you hungry. It'll make you hungry. Now, what I'm going to do now is, I have my colander. I want to drain out as much water as I can right now out of my potatoes. So I'm going to put them in my colander. I did drain out a lot, but I want more to come out. And I just put that under it and let it sit so that can drain. Don't need this. Actually, I gotta wash this. My cutting board. I always use my cutting board. I have my corn to do and my bell pepper. Oh, these are looking good now, y'all. Looking so good. Yum. Ooh wee. Okay, so I got my board washed. And I'm going to put some salt and pepper in here. My salt one coming out. Salt and pepper. Oh yeah, that's good. Okay, Now, we are going to work on my corn. Now corn, when you get fresh corn like this, you have to get this green stuff off, you know. But when you do, you try to grab a hold of that. Some people call it angel hair, angel corn hair. It's part of the husk. You try to grab that and try to get as much with the green as possible. Try to get all that stuff. It's a fine yellowish gold. Okay, y'all. So what I want to tell some of y'all that if you don't have a sharp knife, if you have a bread knife that has real good serraged side on it, it really helps to cutting sharp things, whether it be corn, watermelon, you know, anything like that, fruits, vegetables, squash. Or if you have a smaller one that does that. And when I say serraged, I'm talking about the curved edges, like teeth, on your knives. These knives work wonderful like that. If you don't have a sharp serraged knife, I mean, you can, if you want to, you can just use a can of corn, drain it, and use it. Or frozen corn, you can put those in the dish, especially for those of you that do not like corn on the cob. I know a lot of people don't eat corn on the cob. Like if you have braces or dental work or something, a lot of people don't like to do the corn on the cob. So you can use canned corn or frozen corn, and in this dish, and that will work just fine. That will work perfectly. Okay, so just to let y'all know, you don't have to use the corn on the cob. As a matter of fact, you don't have to put corn in it at all if you don't want to. Okay, so I just wanted to point that out about the knives and about the corn. Now I'm going to go ahead and grease my pan, spray my pan, and it's my casserole dish, 9 by 13. And then our potatoes have drained pretty well over there. And I think that's what we're ready for. Okay, y'all, so what we're going to do now is turn our ovens on. Okay. And our pan's ready. This here's sitting here. I turned it off. We didn't need to cook anymore. We're going to do our spices now. So, we need 1 tablespoon of mustard. A spicy mustard is the best to use. I'm using a honey Dijon mustard. If you have one that's more spicy, that'd be great. So, oops, 1 tablespoon. And it can be heaping, okay? Mine is heaping. Let's get that in there. I need to get me a spoon. 1 heaping tablespoon of our mustard. Mustard. All right. And now, let me see what's next. Our Worcestershire sauce. We're going to do 1 tablespoon of that as well. Oops, spit out the side. Oh well, it'll be good. And that's our Worcestershire sauce. And liquid smoke, we are going to use 1/2 teaspoon. 1/2 teaspoon. one of the smaller ones. I always shake up stuff just because it's been sitting. Anything that just sits, you know, it separates. So 1/2 teaspoon, okay? You can use a hot sauce if you like. Any kind of hot sauce is fine. I'm using 1/2 teaspoon of liquid smoke. You can use a 1/2 teaspoon of that or more. You can use whatever hot sauce you want to use. I would start with the 1/2 teaspoon, unless you just really like it super hot. If you use a hot sauce of some kind. Now we're going to use olive oil. There we go. I don't need to shake that up, but I did. Okay, let's put in one olive oil. And one more olive oil. Alrighty. So it's 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Okay, now we have our liquid ingredients here. Now we're going to do our spices. And I need to wash these. Maybe. Let's see. Okay. 1/2 teaspoon of crushed red pepper. I'm going to take the lids off of it. And it can be heaping. It really depends on how much red peppers, how hot you want it, okay? I'm going to put a little bit more for us. So, if you like them real hot, put in a little bit more. If you don't, then don't. Put in less if you want. Okay, and 1/2 teaspoon of seasoned salt. Whoops, I didn't put the lid on that one. 1/2 teaspoon of seasoned salt. And our chili powder. I gotta open it. Oh, okay. Okay, 1/2 teaspoon of our Mexican chili powder. Okay, that's gonna be good. Be a little spicy, but it'll be good. Now I'll stand up with this. A little bit spicy. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Look at that. Look at that. That's your spicy stuff. All our spicy stuff. Alrighty. Okay. And this, sitting here looking great, y'all. It's cooled off, but that's okay because it's going to go in the oven. Now, in here, I've had my potatoes draining into this. It did drain in a little bit. A little bit. Okay. So what we're going to do is put them in here in our spices. Okay. Now I may have to do half of this at a time. I want to get them coated real good. See, we're getting the spicy, oily stuff, flavoring and everything into the potatoes. That's what we want. And my bowl isn't really big enough. So, alternate bowls. Let's see. Oh, this might work. Oh, I dropped it. I dropped one. It snuck out. It snuck out. My oven's ready. Ooh, y'all, this is gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I gotta put my salt and pepper in here. Just sprinkle some in. I've had to get used to measuring everything. I'm so used to just throwing it together. But I'm getting used to trying to remember to measure stuff for y'all. That way y'all can make it just like I do. And I know you'll love it. Oh yeah. Y'all are gonna love it. This is good. This has a lot of flavor. This is good. Oh, this is good. Oops. So just work with it a little bit. Get them all mixed up together. You can do this in a big old baggie if you want to or something, but this works good to me. I just wash my hands afterwards and get that oil off. I put the salt and pepper in there, so it's in there now. Just trying to get it stirred up real good. Okay, that's good. So, our potatoes are all coated with the spices and the oils and everything that we mixed together earlier. Look at that. It's going to be wonderful. Spicy, spicy. Yummy. Even not cooked smells good. Okay, so we're almost done. So, everything's ready for me to put all together. And I'm going to move my camera up closer because I want to make sure y'all can see every little thing that I do. I do a lot of this stuff so y'all can see me, but I want you guys to see it actually gone together in the pan. Okay. So, we're ready to put this stuff together. I wanted y'all to see everything I do. Watch this. So we're going to pour. I sprayed that earlier. I'm going to pour my potatoes on in here. Perfect. Perfect amount. That's great. Now, I am going to go ahead and put our meat mixture, our sausage, on top of this. The oven is ready. I'm draining out some of the grease stuff, just a little of it. Whoops, I dropped some. Good onions out. Okay, let me see. Now, I'm going to put these around right in here. It says these. kind of nestle them in there. There we go. If y'all want to put more corn on yours, you can. This is just all what I did. Just use my hands to be a little bit easier. My hands are clean. Y'all see me wash them all the time. Just covering the thing with the meat. That'll be good. There we go. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. That looks good. Now, I'm going to do my onion and bell pepper and put it on top. Okay. How's that looking? Pretty good? We're not done yet though. Yeah, we're not done yet. Almost. Okay. So, I'm going to cut these into some big chunks. Yeah, I'll use this one. Got that corn on it. So, I'll cut my onions and I'm going to cut these into kind of bigger chunks. Bigger for me anyway. And just kind of lay these over it, pieces. See how they are? Not like that, pieces. They just chunk like that. They're good sized chunks all the way through. Like that. And I'm just laying these, just separating them and putting them on top. I try to make things look pretty. That's a big one. Look how fat that is. If you don't like onions, you don't have to do this. You make your food your way. Totally. Make it your way. This way you don't have to do so much cutting, making your eyes cry. Sometimes I like my onions little and sometimes I like them big. In this particular way of doing them, I like them just like this. This will be perfect. This will be perfect. Look how good that looks. Don't they look good? Now my bell pepper, I washed it and I had a bad spot on it. And I got my seeds all out. But yeah, always wash it. These will be more like roasted. They will be good. They will be good. They will be wonderful. These are prettier. Now, in my pan, I should have done my onions in here. Should have done my onions. I meant to put them in the pan and just coat them with this grease that was still down in here. Just coat it. Not cook it, just coat it. And that's the rest of that grease that was left. And I really should have done it with my onions. As pretty as I had it. I need to coat them. I forgot. So yeah, get them coated. Totally forgot that. Just coating them in that good flavor. Oops. Okay, now I can put them on there. Now they'll go wherever they want to. Okay. Y'all saw what I was doing, but you couldn't see well enough. I'm so sorry. Okay. Just kind of spreading my onions out like I had them before. Bell peppers. These bell peppers are really colorful. Pretty. Very pretty. Love it. Love it, love it, y'all. This is going to be so good. Oh my goodness, this is going to be so good. Yeah. Anyway. Anyway, it's going to be excellent. Yum. Yum. I'm so proud of all my dishes every time I create something. Okay. Doesn't this look good? Doesn't this look good, y'all? Yeah. Oh yeah, that looks excellent. I'm going to put some salt and pepper on top. It's whatever y'all want. Y'all do on y'all's. Pepper. Okay. Now, seasoned salt. I'm just sprinkling it on. Y'all don't have to put it on at this point if you don't want to. I do like to. Just sprinkle it on. That was the seasoned salt. I'm going to do a pinch of this. If you don't like hot peppers, don't do any more. But this is a Cajun dish, so that's what I'm doing. Woohoo! And a little bit more of our chili powder. Ooh, gotta be careful with this one. It comes out quick. Ooh, these hot things are why this is called a Cajun dish. Cajun. Spicy. Oh yeah. Okay, y'all. Don't that look good? Don't that look good? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yum. Okay, now. Look at that. Doesn't that look good? Yum. Yum. I'm going to put it in the oven. The oven's hot. Oh, I'm going to cover this. So, don't forget to cover it. Okay? Now, woo-wee. This is going to be so good, y'all. Ready? This is my last bit of metal foil. I'm lucky I've got it. I want it all the way on it real good because I want our vegetables to steam in that oil, the liquid spices that we put in. So I want it to stay on there and be covered pretty good. And I have just enough foil. Just enough. Almost not enough. Thin foil. Just a second. Okay. This was my nice thick foil. I like working with that. But I did find some thin. I've got some thin foil. I'll just use it. It won't go all of it, so I'll have to put it on the side. That'll work. It's fine. I like to have it go down the side and have a little bit more come up it. Just because it makes it easier. I know it's covered completely. I just kind of wrap it back up. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Because I wanted all the steam to stay inside. Yum. Y'all, this is going to be great. Yay! So it's fixing to go in the oven. Okay, 150. Timer. Oops. Timer. Okay. And I'm going to check it at 30 minutes. But I'll let y'all know how long it takes to bake. And it's going to be great. Yes, it is. It's going to smell so good. Yeah, I'll be back in 30 minutes. Looking good, y'all. Alright. Oh, my potatoes are tender. Oh, yeah. Chicken potatoes. Oh, yes. Wonderful. Wonderful. Ooh, wee. Okay. Corn, tender. Oh yeah, it's looking good. It's hot. Very, very hot. Look at that, y'all. Very good. This is wonderful. This is wonderful. Wow. It's hot. Y'all see that steam? You see that steam? Yum. Oh yeah. It looks so good. It looks so good. Ooh, it's hot. very hot. Doesn't that look good though? Doesn't that look good? Yay! Now you can make some too. Mm-hmm. Yum. 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 I'm very pleased. Okay, y'all. So, I cooked this for 30 minutes already, and I'm going to add some water to it, okay? So, I've got half a cup of water. And I'm just adding a little bitty bit. Just a little bit. Okay. So it should work. Just a little bit. And it's just half a cup. And I'm going to put it back in. Okay. Ooh-wee. That way, the potatoes and the everything can have a little bit of steam to help them cook. And they gotta bake some more. And I'll let y'all know how long it all takes. Okay. So I'll put them back in the oven. Okay. So I'll let y'all know how long it takes to bake. So yeah, I'll keep an eye on it. All right. Alrighty. Oh, that's going to be so good. Good. Yum. Looking good. Looking good. So man, y'all, this looks so good. This smells so good, and I'm hungry. But I gotta let it cool off. This is hot. This is hot. Yeah. It's see it steam? Look at that. I hope y'all can see. Yeah. If I can give you guys a close-up. Yeah. Look at that. Doesn't that look good? Yum. Yum. This looks so good. See all the steam? It's potatoes. Potatoes are nice and tender. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah. When you put your fork down through it, you can pick it up like that. It's fork tender. It's not falling off, but it can break apart a little bit. So, yeah. Yeah. This is some spicy stuff, y'all. This is spicy. My daughter is gonna love this. She loves hot stuff. This looks good. It looks so good. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. Okay, y'all, so I'm gonna let this cool off a little bit, and I'm gonna come back and plate me up some taste of it and tell y'all how good it is. And yeah, this is wonderful. I can't wait to dig in. And I can't wait to hear that if you guys make some and that y'all like it, and tell me how hot and spicy it is. Because this is hot and spicy. Yeah. Like I say, my daughter's gonna love it. She loves everything hot and spicy. And my grandson actually does too. Her son. So, like mother, like son. They both love it. So I'm gonna let this cool off and I'll be back. Alright. Back in a bit. Okay, y'all, so it's cooled off a little bit. I'm gonna get me some. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, this is gonna look so good. Alright. Oh, this smells good. It smells good. It smells so good. I love good food. You know that. Potatoes. Peppers. And I love onions. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I get to get me a bunch. Look at that. Onions. Yummy. Oh, this looks so good. That just looks so good. Ouch. Hot pepper. Hot onion. That's what that is, a hot onion. Look at that. Look at it. Yeah. That's mine. Oh yeah. Ooh-wee, y'all. I'm gonna dig into this. Oh yeah. Okay. Father in heaven, thank you for helping me to make another good dish. Thank you, Father, for your love and your help and your son. Father, I just thank you for everything you do for me. Father, I ask you to bless this food and help it to nourish my body and help it to bless and nourish anybody else that makes it. And Father, I thank you Thank you for your love. Thank you for the viewers that you've given me. Thank you for your guidance. Thank you for putting a shield of protection around me and my family. Thank you for protecting us and taking care of us and blessing us. Thank you for everything, Father. Thank you for your Son again. Thank you. I pray these things in Jesus' name. Amen. Yeah. It got quiet. My refrigerator went off. It got quiet. Oh, man. Ooh-wee. Mm-mm-mm. Mm. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's so good. Mm. I like the spicy potatoes. And I love peppers. Oh my goodness, yes. Yes, I do. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is so good. Mm. Oh man. These potatoes are great. If you get a little bit of them peppers, it's a little bit hot. Oh. Mm. Mm-hmm. I cannot wait to dig into this. Smelling all this cooking? You will too. You'll be so ready. You got your potatoes, your peppers, your onions, this good old sausage. This stuff is always good. It's so good. It's cooled off. That is good. Now my grandson, he'll love it hot, but he won't ketchup. Sometimes I'll do that. If it starts getting too hot, too much heat for me, then I'll grab the ketchup, put some of the ketchup on it. It's good. It's really good. But this is doing wonderful. I can taste the heat, the peppers, those that little bottle of I think what it is. Put it up. Crushed red peppers. My crushed red peppers, them things can be hot. They add a little bit of heat to it. And so does the chili powder that I put in. But, ooh, it's perfect. This is good. Good. I like different kinds of foods. I just make everything and I just change it up. I try a little bit of everything. That's what makes cooking and eating all the different tastes, all the different flavors. Makes it interesting. I like trying everything. Those are good. And I'm hungry. I told y'all I was hungry. I am. Oh, that meat's good. I'm very pleased. Very pleased. I love it when things turn out so good. Yeah. Man, that has a lot of flavor. All your potatoes and meat and peppers and that spicy stuff. I like this. will too. I know you will. Mmm. It is a little, I can taste the warmth. Now, if you don't like it to have a lot of heat, to be kind of hot flavored, tasting, just don't put that in there. This will be excellent without the hot peppers, the crushed red peppers, and without the chili powder. I mean, yeah, it'll still be good. It'll be great. It'll just have a whole different flavor. But it tastes good that way. I've had it that way too. So, but you'll like it. I mean, that's wonderful. I was just, I was going for the Cajun. That's what this one is. It's supposed to be hot. And I'll change it up. I make mine both ways. I like it without being hot and just the regular flavors, regular mild flavors. And my daughter loves hot, spicy stuff, so she likes it when I do this. And my husband likes it both ways, so that's fine. So that's what I do. Just make things differently. But this is the hot, spicy one, the Cajun one, and I sure do hope y'all like it. I hope you try it. And give me if you like it, I sure hope you like it. I really do. Give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. And subscribe to my channel. That really helps me. I'm putting out all kinds of new things. Every week I'm putting out things for main dishes, side dishes, salads, soups, desserts, breads. Everything I can think of. So I really hope that y'all check it out. And I hope that y'all try looking at some of my different recipes. And I think you'll like some things that I've got out already. And I'm trying to put stuff out every week. So I really, really hope y'all like it. I hope y'all like it. And a lot of the other dishes too. I'm so happy to be able to put all these things out. And yeah, I hope y'all like it. And give me a thumbs up. And leave me a comment. And subscribe. That helps me. Helps me. And I'll put out all kinds of new recipes and dishes like this. And I'll keep at it. I'll put out new things every week. Yeah. So, I hope y'all like it. Until next time. Bye. Go. I did like my grandson does. I put a little ketchup on the side. That's a big ketchup. That's a huge ketchup. But anyway, I put a little ketchup on the side. So after the heat starts getting to me, and it gets too spicy, my tongue's had enough, then I will give me some ketchup. And just dip them potatoes down in that ketchup. That's pretty good. I like it both ways. I like it, the heat and everything, and then I like it with the ketchup too. But y'all, this is good. I really do hope y'all try it. That's what my grandson's going to be doing. This is tasty. I like this. Onions, oh my goodness. I love sauteed onions. When they cooked up like this with all the spices in it, that's really good. Oh my gosh, that's good. And the bell pepper. Bell pepper's wonderful. Especially cooked like this. I love putting them on top like that and just letting them roast. Well, I like onions and bell peppers anyway. Oh yeah. Mmm. I sure hope y'all try this. I hope y'all love it. I hope y'all love it.